like wines, but they're not made from grapes. And they they all have like different benefits because of the fruits that he does.
Y'all, Mondays are Mondays, okay? It's about 7 in the evening. Yeah, don't worry about what I look like, okay? We're about to get a little more comfortable because guess what time it is? It is skincare time. And what is a vlog without Shavon Michel'le? Without talks about skincare, okay? Y'all know I'm obsessed and I will forever be as long as I'm willing to take care of this skin, okay? Kids are settled. And you know, we're gonna do a little bit of me time. I need something a little bit more extensive today. I mean, y'all know I pretty much take care of like my skin like priority wise, meaning like I always do the extra, okay? But some days I have more steps than others, you know, especially depending on the time and stuff like that. So today is that day where we have a little bit more time. So I want to do a little bit extra to my skin, obviously for the benefits. So let's get comfortable. What do you think? Okay, so I've already washed my face. I pretty much used my same cleanser as you guys have seen a million times before. I do switch off, but today I didn't do any like slugging or anything, so I didn't use like my really I should say stronger cleanser. I just pretty much used my Youth to the People daily cleanser. I use it as a daily cleanser. And now I'm gonna go in with some Depology. If you've been following me, you know I use them and it's become one of, I've really been on my like quality and like K-beauty skincare kick. I don't know, so Depology to me is like very much quality, honey, very much worth it. So now I'm gonna go in with some serum since our face is all clean. It feels clean, okay? I love that feeling. It's nothing like your face being like freshly clean but not feeling dry and stripped. So that's what I feel like now. So now we need some serums because we need a little bit of that extra like gentle anti-aging but effective treatments, you know, and serums. And so we're gonna go in with the Depology's Repair Smooth and Firm Serum Trio, and this is what these bad boys are. So I'll do a little rundown for you. We have the Michel'le 3000, which is for collagen, and I've talked about this one before. Love it, okay? That's why my skin has been like, I don't know, the collagen has just been collagen, okay? That's all I can say. Like, and then I've been putting my collagen in my smoothies, and I really feel like if you're not already doing skincare with like collagen and working on like your peptides and just anti-aging already, you need to be doing it, okay? Because time don't wait for nobody, okay, honey? And that skin is gonna start to need to be producing more collagen, and you want that elasticity of your skin to just look like how it needs to look, okay? And then we're gonna do Power C, which is a radiance boosting serum, antioxidant rich serum, and then the last of the trio is the Cica HA, which is Calm and Repair Serum. And I like to use this one last because this one I feel like just brings it in, if that makes sense, after using these ones, which is a little bit more powerful, I should say, than the Cica. So I'll use that one last. So of course you want to make sure your skin is clean before you go in with your serums. I use about this much. Hopefully you can see. You don't need a whole lot. These are really good products, really good quality products, and I go in and I really push my serums in. This is just an SD tip that I learned in school, and I just kind of keep with me today. I don't really try to rub it in there like a moisturizer, but I really try to press my serums in. And see, with the Michel'le serum, this one's great because it is designed to slow down and target those wrinkles, honey. Wow, producing more collagen. And like I said, I already talked about the benefits of collagen in our skin, especially when we're aging. So in the Michel'le 3000 serum, one of the key ingredients is hyaluronic acid. Okay, after I'm gonna go in with the Power C Radiance Boosting Serum. This one is antioxidant rich serum, and it's formulated to radiate the skin. You guys know what vitamin C does for your skin. Well, you should know. Of course, it helps protect, is brightening. It helps brighten the skin. It helps kind of like radiate and like give you that glow, even the skin, while protecting the skin. So this particular serum is nourishing. It helps with your radiance and firming. So me personally, I typically only use like my serums and stuff like that, like all of my treatment stuff at night. This one in particular, if you happen to use in the daytime, make sure you're using your vitamin C very lightly and gently, like spot treatment, if you will, like just barely there on where you need it. Whereas at night you can be a little bit more open, a little bit more free with it, only because in the daytime, of course, you're going out in the sun. But my followers are wearing sunscreen, right? Because y'all know I don't play about my sunscreen. And if you're not gonna do nothing else, honey, protect your skin from the sun, okay? And of course, I'm gonna push it into the skin. It's gonna help with sun damage, acneic skin, dark spots, and all of that good stuff. And after we use these two wonderful powerhouses of serums, we're gonna go in, like I said before, with the Depology Cica HA serum. And this one, of course, like I said, I like to use last because it's a repair serum. So it just makes sense to use this one as like the third step in your serum trio. So I use pretty much about the same amount, I would say, for this one as well. And this has a little bit more viscosity to it, if you will, so it's a little thicker, which makes so much sense to me because it's a repair serum. I love like the fact that these don't have any high fragrant smells, which I've mentioned before on my channel. So I don't know if you guys, you know, for the new people, you don't know that, but for those who have been following me, I highly recommend you go with more of the natural fragrant skincare products on your skin versus like a bunch of added fragrances and stuff. It's just not the best, okay? So I love the smell of like high quality skincare, okay? So this one even alone is a great solution if you have like irritated skin or more sensitive skin. And one of the key ingredients in this Cica HA obviously is Cica, which helps reduce inflammation, helps calm the skin. Also, it's very revitalizing, like feeling like it nourishes, it feels like it has moisture to the serum, protecting the skin, which is extremely important because you guys know how much I talk about like not really stripping your natural skin's barrier. You really want to protect it as much as you can, because no matter how many products you're using, if you're not protecting that skin barrier, your skin is going to keep reacting and reacting, and you're not going to know why. You're going to think it's everything you're using. So when you use treatments like this, where it's protecting that barrier, it's really going to soak up the products that you're using and penetrate a lot better, if that makes sense. Then we're going to end off with a little moisturizer for the night, y'all. And I'm just using some natural moisturizer, some jojoba oil, because y'all know I love my jojoba oil, and it just works, so I use it. And my skin feels great. It's crazy. Those Depology products just like kicks it up a notch, you know, especially when you just, like I said, you just need those days where you need that extra treatment. Like, look at it. Look how the serums, I guess, work together so well with my moisturizer. My skin is giving glass skin. It's giving glow, it's giving youthful, it's giving moisture, and I could not have done any of that without my treatments. My treatment trio, that's what I'm gonna call it, my treatment trio. So let's thank Depology again for sponsoring another one of our videos, because like I said, I've worked with them before and I actually use their products. I actually like their products. They are just definitely something to try out, and I will of course have on the screen where you can save a little bit of money if you use my link or coupon code, and you'll get 10% off. And again, thank you Depology for sponsoring another video. All right, let's get into the rest of the vlog. About to take my first test. Wish me luck.
Get that from the DNA.
Right. Pay attention to what I am asking. If I give you an RNA sequence and say, what is the amino acid sequence, you don't have to convert anything, right? You just write codons, right?
You have to be fine. Oh.
What's my complementary DNA strand?
A, T, G, G, T, A, T, C, C, G, G, T, G, C, A. You changed it, I'm sorry.
Oh, excuse me.
I wrote the what you have for
ACT, I
yeah.
don't know why she changed it either.
All right. What's my messenger RNA?
U.
A,
So A
U.
to U.
G, G,
U.
U, A, U, C, C, G, G, U, G, A.
So is it A to U or T to U? Or T to U.
The T's are switching to U.
Right. So why isn't it U?
T pairs with A always. And I'm going to divide up our codons out so that it makes it a little more easy to keep track of. All right, our first codon is AUG. What is that? Start. That's our start codon, methionine, MET.
All right, y'all. Hello. I'm sorry, but it's extremely overwhelming. It's just too much. I'm not gonna say overwhelming because I can manage. I'm not overwhelmed. I'm doing pretty good with trying to stay on some type of time management schedule routine, because doing all of my due diligence and talking to people I know in nursing and just like whatever, everybody gave the same tips of like, you have to from the very beginning try to stay on top of everything, otherwise it'll get messy and crazy. So it's just a lot. Okay, so I don't really have time to talk to y'all as much as I would like. It's really just like snippets and clips of stuff, because I'm literally in the moment, like of what I'm paying attention, or I don't have time to worry about recording or whatever, because or talking to the camera, because I'm actually doing what I need to be doing, because there's not a lot of downtime. So in our break, we get like 10-minute breaks ever so often, like 2-3 10-minute breaks. Like we don't even get like a full, we get a break in, but if we have 2 classes that day, so like today we had 2 classes, so I showed you that I was in 1 class, which I took my test. When I did like this for you guys to wish me luck, pray for me, and luckily y'all, this was my first quiz, by the way. I passed, and not only did I pass, because mind you, you can only pass in nursing courses. Well, in my school, some schools you can get C's. In my school you cannot get C's. C's are considered failing, so you can only get A's and B's. So that means you got to get everything above 80%, so 80% or higher, to even pass the program in general. So not only did I pass, but I got 96%. So I missed only 1 question. Yeah, so I missed 1 question. And the crazy thing about the question I missed is I knew what it was, but I second guessed myself. Like, never go back and change your answer. And you can't go back. Like, nursing school is so crazy, y'all. It's strict. Like, I see why people drop, like, and they tell you, not only is nursing school very time consuming, it could be very miserable, and it's extremely strict, and the bar is set so high with absolutely every second in nursing school. Like, all your classes test all of it. Like the bar is set high. Like there's no like you can't cruise through nursing school at no point. It's just not. It's not possible. So you know how sometimes you can flag stuff, like in most tests you take, professional tests, it's like if you don't know something, just flag it, you can come back to it. Or if you just happen to think like, oh, maybe I got this wrong on the last question because this one is right on this one, so that means the other one has to be wrong, and you go back to try to change it, as long as you have the time, because of course it's going to be time. Not in nursing school, not in my nursing school. I'm sure it applies to others. You cannot go back and change your answer. Once you put your answer in, that's it. So you got to be very careful. It's crazy because not only do you have to be mindful of the little time that they give you to take your quiz, because they don't give you a whole lot of time, but you can't speed through it, because what if you click something too fast? So it's too many things, too many factors. So it's just a lot of brain consumption in nursing school, okay? And it's a lot of emotions. I see why people, anxiety in their mental state changes when they're in nursing school, because it's just heavy, okay? But it's doable if you are consistent. Remember my word for this year, y'all? Come on, consistency. My first week is complete. This was the completion of my first week, y'all. On to week 2. I am off of school for the next 3 days. I don't have school tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, which is not always going to be the case. It's just the case this week. It'll change, you know, and especially when we start clinicals. But that's the schedule for now, which I'm going to use wisely, because next week jam-packed again. I have quizzes, tests. I have 3 next week, y'all, in 1 week. One on a Wednesday, the next one is tomorrow, the Thursday, like the day after. Like, it's just ridiculous. So I don't have a lot of extra time, so I'm gonna make sure I use this time to get homework done, and I like to just get that out the way so that way I can focus on like studying for the tests and quizzes and exams or whatever. So I'm gonna get my homework done, because homework has to be turned in by tomorrow. For one class, it has to be for our core class, it has to be turned in by tomorrow, and then for our bio class, all homework has to be turned in by Sunday. So yes, y'all, I'm excited about me actually passing, and it makes me feel a little bit more confident and like I deserve to be here, you know. So I'm about to go decompress, because I need to, while I'm on my way to get me something to eat and go get my children, because it is now almost 5 o'clock. I've been here since 8 o'clock, okay? This was a full day. Hello, Shavon Society. Sorry about the lighting. Of course, I'm driving. Good morning. Today's Saturday. What's the date? January 28th. I am dog tired, y'all. Like, I'm hanging on, literally hanging on by a freaking thread, running on fumes. I was up last night trying to get some paperwork done. Not paperwork, but papers, assignments, homework. Because I had 2 that was due by 11:59 to be exact, p.m. So they have to be in before midnight. Wow, okay, it's super bright out here, y'all. And then I have another one that I have to do before tonight, I think. Yeah, I think, or tomorrow night, 11:59. I have to look and see if it's tonight 11:59 that is due, or tomorrow 11:59. But yeah, I have to do that, and y'all just gonna have to bear with me on the lighting, because it's yeah, y'all just gotta bear with me on the lighting. It's extremely sucky, okay? But I'm so tired, y'all. I'm just like trying to focus as much as I can with school and stuff, and just avoid all distractions around me that's caused to, like, I haven't even really been talking to anyone, but a few texts here and there, brief like 2-minute calls, checking in with family here and there, but I really can't, it's just too much. Like, it's a distraction, and I can't afford to have the distractions and stuff, especially in the beginning of my journey in school, because if so, it'll knock you off for the rest of your, because like I said, it's a linear program, so you have to start off with the momentum. You have to start off doing good, because if you do fall behind, it's going to be impossible to catch up. So like, I can't afford that now, and yeah, I'm just whatever, you know, whatever. But yes, you just gotta stay focused. Some people delete their social medias and all that. I can't, because social media is an income for me. It's a part of my job. So I just like physically in my mind limit myself how much I can actually get on it, and I really don't. Like, my screen time has tremendously decreased because I just don't have time to sit there and scroll through nothing. So if I'm posting something, I'm just posting it so I can get my revenue and stuff like that, or whether it's a sponsorship or something like that. But other than that, like, I can't actually like sit on there. All right, so I'm about to do a facial, actually a hydrofacial today. I'm super excited. I have a returning client that's getting a hydrofacial today, and I'm almost at work. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, y'all. Her appointment is at 9:30, and my days start out so early. So during the week at school, I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, which I think I'm gonna do a 5 a.m. routine for y'all, because that's been asked of me before, to do like an updated morning routine. And because my routine is the way that it is now, it will be cool to record it so you guys can see like my 5 a.m. morning routine, and it'll be realistic, because I do have to get up at 5 a.m. to make it, to get myself together, get my kids together, drop them off, make it to school and stuff like that. So I will definitely record that, so be on the lookout for my morning routine video. And yeah, I'll probably talk. Oh, I meant to tell y'all the last time, I'm so sorry, I was gonna unbox my Apple Watch with you all, but this is what it looks like. Hold on, this is what it looks like. I'll show you a video right now. I'll just put the one that I made, because I wanted to make a TikTok reel thing, so I'll just input that now.
Unbox my new Apple Watch for nursing clinicals with me. Obsessed.
Edif